webinar. I'm gonna just ask a favor of everyone because we're gonna start monitoring this. You should know that you're on a webinar. We don't want to have to hear you ordering food or yelling at your kids or anything like that. You will not be allowed to be on this webinar. Okay, I just have to say that because it's just rude to everybody that's here. All right, we don't need to hear what's going on in the background with the television. This is professional time. Okay, so if you know 6 o'clock you have to be here 5 minutes before. Turn all the noise off. Okay, we don't have to hear all that background noise. It's just rude. All we want you to do is we want to leave this open so that you can unmute yourself like a professional and then introduce yourself and let us know where you're from so we can give you a nice welcome. Positive vibes bring on a positive life. Okay, so I just wanted to make that clear because I love everybody here, but I just feel every time we want to start the webinar, it's like we got all this background noise. It's just highly unnecessary. And I agree, Joyce, it is very rude. So we have fellow members here that are getting irritated. I'm just saying what's on everybody's mind. I want it to be where it's a community where we're all exchanging ideas. So that being said, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Jenna Marie Stone. I am from New York. And you know how New York is, right? We just say it how it is, right? So the whole idea is we want to have some fun and make money and grow this community to 1 million people, okay? I know that everybody in this community is having a great time making money, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. So this webinar is being recorded. You still have a few minutes to send out those last minute texts. We do these webinars, I would say at least once a week, just so that we can introduce this opportunity to people that have been seeing all the proof that we have. We do have a proof room, so I hope that you're inviting people to our proof room. And then we have a coaching room, which we do training at. So everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to all the guests. Welcome to all the members of the community. The guest speaker tonight is the one and only Amanda Ray. She is a 7-figure earner, highly specialized in the field of postcard and mail marketing. So she's going to go over the whole webinar for people that are just seeing this for the first time. So welcome, welcome. If it's for the first time, you're in for a treat. And for those that are in our community, we have never had a more active, more loving, more supportive community. I have never been in anything like this before in my life. And then I just want to share with you that I got paid again today. I got another $200 in the mail. The other day I had a $2,700 payout. And so now I'm officially over $40,000 in 6 weeks. I absolutely am thrilled. I have never done anything like this before. This is all new to me. So if I can do it, anyone can do this, which is so exciting. So I'm going to get myself out of the way and I'm going to bring the fabulous Amanda Ray to the front. She's going to go over the opportunity so that this way all your friends and all your family should be able to tune in and get a real bird's eye view of how to do this opportunity, both online and offline, which is what I absolutely love. And yes, Susan, I love our community as well. And I absolutely love all the faces and all the new people coming in. You all are rocking it. Every time I go into that room, I get excited that I see new people making money. And I love to see everybody just thriving. So I'm gonna get myself out of the way. And again, my name is Jenna, and take it away, Amanda Ray.
Thank you so much, Jenna. I'm so glad to be here. Thanks so much for the introduction. And guys, if you are here for the first time, I just want to say welcome to our community. Welcome to our webinar. We're so excited to have you here today. And we're going to just share some information about a great opportunity. I'm going to give a little bit of information about myself and where I came from and why this is the time to be so involved in this opportunity. Like, this is the best time. So for those that don't know, we are going into our peak season. We have literally one more day left for our bonus that is going on for people to take advantage of. If you want more information about that, you want to stay till the end of this webinar. And not only that, I'm going to just say this up front, When we're done, please get back to the person that invited you, because that is so important for the person who sent you the link to be able to get the credit. But not only that, answer any questions that you have before you actually get started. Okay. So for those that don't know, I've been in the industry since 2015. And yes, for the first year, I struggled. Okay. And I just want to let people know I'm like a lot of those that are out there that have been wanting to make it in this industry and just didn't have the success. That went on for about 1.5 years. In 2016, I was introduced to postcard mailing, and guys, life-changing for me. This has been life-changing. I was able to tap into a postcard opportunity back in 2016, and a gentleman that has been doing this for decades that was able to come in and teach me exactly what to do, how to do things, the things not to do. And I decided that I'm going to pass that information on to people who actually decide to join this opportunity. So if you are here, whether this is your first rodeo or you've been around the block a few times, you're in the right place. And we're going to go over again why. Okay. So what it is that a lot of people are looking for something easy to duplicate, something that is easy to get started with, something that is cost effective, right? A business that's in a box. And what you have with this opportunity is a business in a box. Okay. Not only that, you're going to be able to learn some tips and tricks from myself and also other marketers that have been doing this for years and have been able to build a consistent income through a postcard mailing opportunity. Now, sometimes people say, well, does this really work? Is this something that I'm going to be able to do? What level should I come in at? How do I know what to do? And we're going to go over that today. Not only are we going to have trainings, which we have twice a month, but we have a very extremely active community when it comes to our Facebook group and also our chat room. So you'll be able to go there and get your questions answered, find out other things that you can do other than just postcards, because there are several different ways that we discuss that you can market this opportunity mainly offline, and it doesn't have to just be postcards. Okay. So sometimes people want to know, what else can I do? What can I do while I wait for my postcards? Should I get a website? Should I be online? If I am online, what should I do? All of that information is important. That's a part of having success within this opportunity. We're there to give you that support. We're there to tell you the things that you should be focusing on, what you should do to actually grow this into a full-time business. And I absolutely agree with Coach Jenna. We want to treat this professionally. If you are not introducing yourself, you should be muted. I'm telling you guys, 100%, once you change your mindset that you are going to treat this like a business, it will pay you like a business. If you're going to treat it like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to really get ourselves in the mindset that, listen, I'm going to make as close to 6 figures a year with this opportunity. Everybody should be able to bring in weekly payments with this opportunity and be able to do it as quickly as possible. Now, the main things is staying connected. Like-minded people is important. People at your job don't do this type of stuff. They don't even probably know about this business, right? We have people at home, maybe even a person that you're laying next to don't believe or know exactly what you do. That's why it's important to stay connected with like-minded people, because this is a business that can work. But in order to work the business, you have to know what to do, and you have to be around people that have went through the trenches of having heartache and disappointment and failure and been able to overcome those things, because that does come with the online and offline industry, right? Anything that you want that's going to last, you have to work for, and you have to do it consistently. It's hard to stay consistent if you are not connected. It's hard to stay consistent if you are not connected. Okay. And I say this all the time. Think about it like this: going into the gym, you're trying to lose your first 35 pounds, right? It's not going to happen if you're not consistent, not just with the gym, but also with your eating habits. It's all the same. Anything. If you're in a relationship and you want it to last, you got to get past the arguments, right? The same thing. It's the consistency that keeps everything moving. So it works the same way with the offline business, with your postcard mailing. Your efforts and the teamwork is important. It really is. Okay. So before we go into the PowerPoint presentation, I just want to say congratulations to all the people who've upgraded over the last 30 days. It has been mind-blowing. The amount of people that not only came in at the $50 level, but also leveled up so that they can actually start receiving more postcards, leads, and getting paid at the higher levels. And we're going to go over why that's important as well. What we want to do is we want to make the most out of this opportunity as quickly as possible. We are currently in our peak season. This is the peak season, guys. Okay. What's happening right now? And I'm going to go into a little bit of training while we have this presentation, because that's what I love to do, right? So guys, if you don't understand what's happening right now and why you want to be in this right now at this moment, we're going to talk about that. Okay. What happened just last month? Well, all December and probably all of November, right? People were spending money. People were spending money. October, November, December is when our economy actually burst through the seams because everyone is spending money. Why? The holidays is here. Christmas came and gone. Thanksgiving came and gone. People are about to be spending money for the New Year's, right? This is a time where people are looking to replace that income, right? But not only that, for the New Year's resolution, a lot of people want a work from home opportunity. So it's a win-win situation, whether people are looking to replace the income that they just ditched out on Christmas gifts and Thanksgiving dinners, or if people are looking for a New Year's resolution to start an online business, work from home, put more money in their pocket, not have to punch a 9 to 5 clock every day and go and work under someone else and follow someone else's rules and all of that nonsense and take their 30-minute lunches. People don't want to do that anymore. So this is, again, our peak season where there's a lot of people that are going to be coming in at a huge and a really fast rate to join these different types of opportunities. So all you have to do is focus on putting your information out there in front of people, but not only that, positioning yourself to make the most. Not only that, guys, income tax season is here, stimulus season is here. People are spending money. So this is a perfect time to not only position yourself, but to make the most and learn how to do it the right way, because you're going to have the training in order to make sure that you don't have failure as long as you're doing your part. Okay. So guys, congratulations. If you're in, this is the season to win. Okay. I want to say congratulations again to all the people who have upgraded. And not only that, those who are continuously promoting the opportunity online and offline and making sure that they have all of the tools and things that they need in order to take advantage and make the most. Okay. Again, this is not just about putting a stamp on a postcard. Anybody can do that. It's about inspiring people and helping one another to grow as a community, and then also make money as we do so. Because the main thing with any affiliate marketing program is helping others to win. The more that you're there to help others to win, the more you will win. And we go over that in our training, what the big picture is and what that actually looks like. Anybody can go out and make money, but how do you make the most? By helping as many people as you can. Okay. So we do, again, go over that, and that's really important. And that's where you should be focused. This is a simple business to start up. It's newbie friendly. We're going to mail out postcards and do some other offline strategies and allow the system to work for us. We talk about the simplicity of this opportunity. For $50, a one-time payment, you can actually get started with this opportunity. That's at our phase 1 level. Once you upgrade to phase 2, it's going to allow you to just receive bigger payouts. But not only that, have your team working with you to start accumulating more payouts. So at the phase 2 level, not only do you get paid, but your sponsor get paid as well as more people start to come into this organization. And that's where the big bucks is at. So at the phase 1 level, you pay one-time $50. That's going to allow you to get $25 for each person that comes into your organization. At the phase 2, now you're able to collect off of your efforts and your team efforts, which is going to just speed up the process, right? And you're not going to have to work as hard. Okay. So we do have The postcard, this is the back that gives you the breakdown of how it works. People can pay online or they can pay by mail. And we also do have websites available. If you want to purchase one, you just go through your sponsor to get a website. I always tell people you want to add a website to your postcard, because once a person gets something in the mail, what do? I want to go online and see what this is all about. Do you have a website that they can go to where they can actually see you? They can reach out to you. They know you're a real person. That's important. People want to discuss business opportunities with other people, right? They want to do that before they sign up. They want to know, is this a real program? Is this a scam? Or is there a real face behind this? Is there a real person behind this? How do we do that? We do that through a website. And again, that is available to all of our team members. You don't have to build it out. You don't have to worry about what to say. It's done, and then it'll be customized to you. Okay. So phase 2, we have a total of 8 levels, starting at the $100 level, all the way to the $5,000 level. Come in and get in where you fit in. We don't want to try to pressure people to come in at the higher levels. I always tell people, think about this. If you want to make an extra $1,000 a month, where do you want to position yourself so that you're bringing in the most for your bucks, right? So if you want to make $1,000 a month, is it going to take you longer to get there just collecting $25 payments? Or is it going to take you a shorter time to get there if you're at phase 2 and you're collecting bigger payouts? So it's all based off of how much you want to make, and then also how much time you put into your business. I always tell people 10 to 15 hours is important of just dedicating to this offline business. 15 hours to 20 hours is going to really get you ahead of the game. And you need to be doing this at least 4 to 5 days a week, working on your business, so that you really are pumping out enough information so that you can make the most and you have those payments coming in. Because I want to tell you guys this, it's nothing like getting your first payment in the mail or getting your first payment online. That is going to, it's going to just change your mindset, the way that you look at business, the way that you operate business. And it's going to inspire you and motivate you to keep going. So what we want to do is give people enough information. And not only that, make sure that you have all of the tools that you need so that you get your first payment, your second, your third, and it keeps gradually growing over time. Okay. The only way that that's going to happen is if you put out enough information over a short period of time. Okay. And not only that, we're going to go over how to do that without actually going broke, because that's another thing. We don't want nobody to go broke while you're trying to build your business. That's not what we're here for. We're here to make sure that you're earning and you're growing your business and you're actually staying within a budget. Okay. So that's why in our training, we go over other offline ways to promote your business while you wait for your postcards, for when you run out of stamps, when you want ideas of other things to do, because there is a lot of things that you can do. And think about it like this. This is available to everyone in the United States. It only takes a handful of people to start having a huge impact on your income. A small amount of people. So we're not talking about the thousands. We're not talking about hundreds. We're talking about a handful of people that could be life-changing to your income. Okay. So that's what we're going to focus on when we go over our trainings and we talk to you guys about how this works. No more selling, no more convincing. We're going to show you how to let the postcard and your website do the heavy lifting for you. Okay. We don't want you to go out there and be trying to explain a program that you really don't have a clue about how it works, or you don't have all of the information that you need to answer certain questions. That's what I'm here for, and also Coach Jenna. So even if you have a person that comes in and they need more information and maybe there's questions you can't answer, you take us and you pull us into that conversation, because we have the expertise and the knowledge on how this works. We're going to be able to close the deal for you and help you to bring that person in as a paid member. Okay. So we don't want you guys to worry about, I don't know what to say, or I don't know what to do, or this person is asking me these questions, I don't know what to say. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you to close those deals. And not only that, answer the questions that you may not understand or know. Okay. So again, I tell people, when you get a website, The website explains everything. If there's other things other than what's on a website that a person doesn't know or understand, we would love to help them, but that's not your job. Not right now until you get more, you get into a point where you're comfortable with the business and you understand enough to explain it to someone that's coming in and looking for more information. Okay. So for $50, what do you get? You are going to get the 200 done for you postcards, 200 targeted leads, discounted price on stamps, private offline marketing strategies that I share with the team. And we also have an exclusive Facebook group for paid members only, where we give you guys all of the information that you need on whether it's PO box, stamps, websites, other additional postcard designs that we use, other marketing materials that you can use. You'll get all of that in our private Facebook group. And this is again for a one-time payment of $50. One of the things that people ask a lot, can I upgrade right away? Yes, you can. You do not have to wait. We actually tell people don't wait to upgrade, because now you're just prolonging the time it's going to take for you to receive your second package. Because once you upgrade, you have another package on the way. Where if you do it together, now you have both packages all bunched up together coming at one time, and you don't have to play the waiting game with the post office. Okay. So yes, get in where you fit in. If you want to upgrade, do it right away. So now both of your packages is coming with all of your postcards and all of your leads at the same time. Okay, that's really important. We want everyone to take advantage of the bonuses that we have. Once you join the opportunity, find out from your sponsor, what are those bonuses? Where do I get them? Take your time and go over one module at a time, take down notes and apply what you learn as you go through the notes. Okay. We have the trainings on a web page now with all of our webinars. You want to ask your sponsor for that information. There's a link that's going to give you information for the trainings that we have, but also the webinars that we have. And you also want to find out where to go for the modules that gives everybody the information about the additional trainings that we have available. Okay. We want people to stay consistent with their offline efforts. For the first 90 to 120 days is extremely important in this industry. We're going to talk about why, and not only that, how to keep you consistent over the next 120 days. Okay. Again, we already talked about staying connected and why this is important, but not only that, making sure that you have all of the knowledge and all of the answers that you need in order for you to start running this business full time within the next 6 months to a year. Okay. So we're going to go over the bonuses really quick. This is going to help you to grow your business from $5,000 to $10,000 a month. I know for some people, this may sound like, wow, that's just too much, but it's extremely doable in this industry. Okay. This is $1 billion industry, and this is just a little piece of the pie when we talk about these numbers. Even if you're looking to make extra $2,000, $3,000 a month, it's extremely doable. And that's how I was able to grow my income, where within any given month, I can make $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 in a month, which again, it can be life-changing for a lot of people. Even if they get a small percentage of that, that is extremely life-changing for a lot of people. And you can easily do that with postcard mailing. So with the bonuses, we have, again, the exclusive trainings that I'm going to go over. I'm going to teach you guys some tips and tricks, things that you may have not ever thought of, or things that you want to do that's like, wait, you know what? That's a good idea. I can incorporate that with my postcard efforts. Okay. So we're going to go over that. And these are just things that I've learned over the way from my mentor. And not only that, some of these things I kind of went and researched on my own. And I'm like, wow, that's a great idea. I never thought of that. Right. So I'm going to teach you guys these different methods that I use that is going to just allow you to get results faster. But not only that, it's going to keep you motivated to stay in the game. We go over discounted postcard stamps. We have 2 different sources that we use. You will get this information when you join. Ask your sponsor for this information, and they'll guide you to what you need to do in order to get the discounted postcard stamps. We have a Facebook group that's just for our team only. You want to get access to that group, but not only that, you want to go into the section where we have the information for the trainings. That's going to allow you to start producing results. Okay. So this is again for paid members only. You want to make sure that you are in the private Facebook group. Okay. And then I also offer training. You can also get this information from your sponsor, where if you need one-on-one coaching, and I decided to add this because I am the type of person where when I was looking for a business and I was looking to produce results, I just needed that one-on-one attention. I needed that. I don't know what it is. My brain just could not function when it came to group trainings and group meetings. I always had more questions, or I felt like I needed more information in order to do things right. If you are that person, I always tell people it's nothing wrong with investing in yourself and getting private training. Think about it like when you went to school, right? And you weren't doing well in a subject. Okay. You went to school in math. You didn't do well in math. What happens if you don't do well? You go and you get a private tutor, right? They used to have what, counselors, they call them, or it's been so many years since I've been in school, but I think it's like counselors or a tutor or something, right? Where you get that extra one-on-one. And what happens after that? More than likely, you're able to pass the subject because you were able to get that one-on-one training. There's so many kids in school that just can't do it in a class setting, right? As adults, sometimes that happens. I'm one of those people, right? It's like, I can't do this on my own. I don't get it. Okay. So I need somebody to explain it on a one-on-one level. And sometimes people are like, they're afraid to ask questions in front of other people when it's a huge crowd, right? They don't want to do that. So that's when you get the one-on-one, so that you can get all of those questions answered. You can get that one-on-one training, as like if a child was going to school and needed tutoring, same thing. Okay. Same thing. So I always tell people, don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. Right. I'm not afraid to say it. It's just one of those things that sometimes we need. And if you need it and you feel like I've been on this ride more than once and I'm missing something. Maybe you can't put your finger on it, but you're missing something. Get the one-on-one mentorship. You will have so many light bulb moments and you will feel so much relief being able to have certain questions answered. And not only that, knowing that you're going in the right direction. Okay. So I always tell people that don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Don't be discouraged. If you need it, you need it. Okay. So another thing that we have is, I think that was it. Yep. So what we want people to do is basically commit to the process. And again, this can be hard for some people. Committing to the process because of the things that's going on in life right now, right? We got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of weird stuff going on, right? And we have families, we have children, husbands, wives. Some people are taking care of their parents, right? It's just hard to stay connected, and it's hard to really, it's so easy to put your business on a back burner. It's so easy to do that. That's why it's important to stay connected, because it'll help bring you back when you have those moments where you feel like you want to give up or you don't want to keep moving forward, right? So that's why we have the trainings and we have the community, because just how there's days where you feel like you don't want to get up and go to work, where there's days where you feel like you don't want to get up and go to the gym. You might even have days where you feel like you don't want to even get up to eat, right? We all go through those moments. The same thing is going to happen with your online business, your offline business. It's just, it happens. But I promise you, the more you stay connected and you stay with like-minded people, it'll help you to keep pushing forward, especially when you have those moments where it feel like the world is crumbling all around you. Okay. And I don't even want to go there. I've had my moments. Okay. I have my moments. And what I do is I reach out to my sponsor. I get it off my chest. I keep pushing forward. I think positive. I stay busy. I stay active. Okay. That's all you need to do. And again, when you feel like you don't know what to do, you need to rely on your sponsor and your community to help keep pushing you forward. That's really important. So I'm going to go ahead and hand this back over to Coach Jenna. We are done with this presentation. I don't know if you don't know me, I'm extremely passionate about the whole online and offline space. Why? Because I feel that when we go into a job, there's so much that we do that we're not rewarded for, even when it, not even just monetarily, like just emotionally, the support isn't there, right? And that's how I felt years ago. And I don't feel that people should have to go through that and experience being beat up at their job. It can't be late. You can't take a vacation. You're not making enough money. You're living check to check. It's just way too many bills for the amount that you're getting paid, getting laid off. Job is closing down. The COVID is here. It's just so blah, blah, blah. It keeps going and going and going and going. We don't have to live like that. Not in 2021, not this year, not next year. There's so much money to be made within the offline and online space. So much. You just have to tap into it. The way you tap in is you get in and you stay consistent. If you do that, you will have a win-win situation. I have so many students that come to me 3 months later, 6 months later, a year later. This has changed my life. You can be one of those people. I get it all the time. People just, I'll wake up and I'll be in tears because someone sent me a long message about how they had life-changing experiences just by taking that leap of faith and staying consistent. You can be one of those people, okay? So Coach Jenna, you can go ahead and hit the unmute button. I'll let you take over. And guys, thank you so much again for coming out this evening.
So thank you so much, Amanda. That was awesome. Guys, put some emojis in the chat, some hearts, some fire symbols. She did such a phenomenal job, as always, bringing the boom, making us feel all, tingly inside, because what Amanda just shared is really life-changing as far as the mindset is concerned, okay? You don't feel appreciated at work sometimes. You don't feel like you're your own boss. Here, you have free control, okay? So your mind has to be clear and free of any negativity. What you put into it is what you get out of it. So I love the fact that, Amanda, you went over the consistency factor, the mindset factor. And I just want to share a couple of things with you all, because that is so important. Everybody can join a business, but not everyone is going to run the business. When we talk about when Amanda mentioned about hobby, okay, versus taking your business to the next level, it's going to cost you like a hobby if you don't treat it like a real business. Okay, so what I wanted to share with you is a couple of things, because it's very important. This opportunity gives you the ability to face your fears, to deal with them, to overcome them, and to bring out the winner that's living inside of you. So much of our success is controlled by our mental attitude, okay? So if you have a positive mental attitude, you're most likely to respond to life's problems and challenges. But if you have a negative or a poor mental attitude, you're going to just react. We want to not react, okay? Instead of react, we want to respond. So is this business going to let you down? There are days, like Amanda just said, you're not going to want to do your business. I don't feel like doing my business. And the difference between an amateur and a professional is that an amateur works their business when they feel like it, but a professional works their business even if they don't feel like it. I love the online space just as much as Amanda, or more. I mean, we are both so incredibly passionate, not only for us to win, but for everyone here to win. And I think that's important, because most people are in it for themselves. How much money can we make? Do not look this opportunity as just how much money you can make. Think of it as a growth education for yourself, for your body, for your spirit, and to understand that instead of reacting, I sent out 200 postcards and I haven't gotten one commission. That's called reacting. Let's flip the switch and respond in a positive manner and say, okay, I sent out 200, I haven't gotten a response. but I'm harvesting. My seeds are planted. I'm waiting for that harvest. That's keeping an open mind and responding. So this way, you know that all big things come from small beginnings. Okay. Every seed is a habit. So if you have good seeds, good mind frame, good habits, you're going to grow a beautiful garden. You're going to water it. You're going to reap the fruits of it. But remember, the last thing on the tree is the fruit. The last thing that grows on the tree is the fruit. So stop worrying about the fruits. The fruits of your labor are going to come. You just need to plant the seeds, water the crops, which is basically follow up, and make sure you're driving traffic to your opportunity so that you have eyeballs. This is stuff that is so, it's elementary for us, but for you all, it's not. You probably don't realize what you're doing until you do it. So the more you do it, the better you get at it. Okay. So when you have a task every day, we have actually income producing activities, which we're going to put into the coach room as well. Those income producing activities will break down for you how to run your day and how to structure your day. Because I think the problem, Amanda, and forgive me if you think this is not the thing, I think a lot of people are missing that structure because they've never done this before. Just like when we first started, we made a lot of mistakes. What we're trying to do is cut back on the mistakes. You can either learn by your experience or you can learn by someone else's experience. We're taking 20 plus years of experience here between myself and Amanda of doing things wrong until we got it right. So when people say, what's the secret sauce? I get messages all the time. Please, what is the secret sauce? What are you guys doing different? The only thing we're doing different, honestly, is we get up early in the morning. Both of us are crack of dawn people. We're early bird gets the worm. Secondly, we treat this business seriously and we block time for it. Nobody has time to be on social media 24/7 or answering questions and whatnot. Okay, we're also coaching on our own time too. So there's a lot of things going on that we're multitasking. We're both mothers. We have children. This is the reality of it. But so you cannot do this business 24/7. But I can tell you, we do it religiously, at least 10 hours a day. I'm going to say between 10 and 12 hours a week. I'm sorry. I should say 10, 12 hours a week in terms of, responding and all that. You have to block out the time that works for you. But for us, we know we have to do a block of time where it's mommy time, a block of time where it's, internet time, a block of time, which is making sure the emails go out. So you have to be structured that way as well. Don't think it's just loosey goosey. Oh, I got to get up and just do blah, 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 and it's going to work. It's not. So that's what I want to make sure that you all have journals. If you don't have a journal to put down what you're doing every single day, you're not going to realize how this business works. It's the same thing that happens when you put a food diary and you want to lose weight. How are you going to lose weight if you don't know what goes in your mouth? Because I can tell you one thing, I eat and I'm already thinking about the next dinner, or from lunch, I'm thinking about the next meal. So I have to keep a food diary so I know what goes into my mouth, right? Same thing with your business. If you're not tracking what's working for your business, if you're not tracking what you're doing, then you're not going to be able to track your results. And so what happens is you're going to wake up and you're going to get frustrated and you're going to wig out and you're going to be like, you know what? This is not working. Well, this is called network marketing, not work marketing. I think people got that confused. Okay. It's network. That means that you need to build relationships constantly. You need to make sure you're having constant activity, things in your funnel. We used to call it in sales, have a pipeline, right? Have things in your funnel. I'm missing that with a lot of people. They don't have things in their funnel. So they're just sitting there anxiously waiting for that one hit to happen. If you think you're a one hit wonder, you're going to be waiting a long time. You have to do different strategies. What Amanda brought out, there's so much gold in this presentation that Amanda just did. I would watch it over and over again, because what's happening is that if you take down the blueprint to success, then what's going to happen is it's kind of like you're going to follow it to a T, make your own amendments, but at least have a roadmap. You cannot wake up and just pray. Praying is great. We're all, people of God. I know that we're very strong with it, but praying is not enough. You have to have faith in your own self. And faith and fear does not live in the same zip code. So if you're afraid to spend money, what Amanda said about the upgrades, if you're afraid to upgrade, then you're scared to make money. You're not going to make any money. Scared money makes no money. Okay. Confused money makes no money. So if you're confused, there goes what the one-on-one coaching is there for, so that we can demystify anything that is bothering you, any obstacles that's in your way. Make sure that you have a clear, positive framework. So going back to what I said in the beginning, this postcard opportunity, this mailbox opportunity has been a gift. It's the best $50 I've ever spent in my entire life. And I've done a lot of opportunities. It is going to allow you to face your fears. It's going to allow you to deal with them, to overcome them, and to bring out the winner, and that is actually living inside of you. So on that note, I want to thank everyone who came out today with guests. We had, I think, almost 75, almost 70 people today. Good job. We want these numbers to go up because remember, this is for you guys, so you don't have to sell anything. All you have to do is just be the messenger, right? Let the opportunity be the message. Invite them to these presentations. Amanda is a skilled presenter. As you can see, she does a phenomenal job. She breaks it down. We want to make sure that people get the information, because let's face it, everybody buys, but nobody wants to be sold. So stop selling this. Just invite. Be a professional inviter, be a professional friend maker, and be a professional dream builder. If you can master those 3 skills, I promise you, you are going to have a most phenomenal 2022. So on that note, make sure you get back to the person who invited you tonight. And Amanda, any final closings? And I know that you always have some great wisdom, and back to you.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks to everyone that came out. Coach Jenna, thanks so much for closing this up. Guys, for the new year, we want to see way more people on this webinar. We have the webinar banners for you guys to send out. All you have to do is send them out. That's it. We show you where to put them. You get into the chat room, grab the banner, put it in your storyline. There is a banner that's always available for someone if they need it. But again, this is a team effort, and we want to just thank everyone that came out this evening. And we hope to see you on future webinars, and we hope to see everyone growing their business as quickly as they can for 2022. So thanks so much, guys. Stay inspired, stay blessed, and we'll see you guys in the next webinar.